This is strength workout B, and the first option we have for exercise 1 is a band assisted pull-up or chin-up. So what we have right here is I've got a band already set up on a bar that I have. Now you may or may not have a bar at your house. You may have one of the door frame chin-up bars, or you may not have it at all, and that is okay. So if you have one of these, that's great. You go one knee in, hold on to the bar at a shoulder width or wider grip, and from here we pull up, hold for a second, come down, pull up, hold for a second, or come down. Now, chin-ups and pull-ups are quite hard for a lot of people, especially to do them right. There's a big difference between doing a pull-up and pulling your back, your lats, all the way back, and pulling up and rounding over. If this is how you have to get your chin over the bar, then there's no point you doing that yet. It's not a point. So you're better off doing a pull down with the band instead. So sit underneath the band, grab it nice and wide, and we pull down to the chin, squeeze, take it on up. Pull down, squeeze, and take it on up. Now, your next option for that is a seated band row with elbows high. So this is different to what we did earlier. If we get the band, we wrap it around and we pull the elbows up nice and high, squeeze, take it on back, hold on, squeeze, take it on back. Same thing if you're using this band, you're going to have to grip it lower probably, elbows high, squeeze, take it forward nice and easy, squeeze, take it forward nice and easy. Again, if you have dumbbells or a kettlebell, you can do the same thing with one hand on the bench, and we pull the elbow out high, squeeze for a second, back nice and easy, squeeze, nice and slow and controlled on the way down. Next exercise, we've got lying hamstring curls with the feet on a Swiss ball. Now, here is the ball. You've got the feet sitting on here like this. Head back, we're going to lift the butt up off the ground, pull the feet towards your butt, and take it on back. Pull your feet towards your butt, and take it on back. If you're stronger, you can lift the hips a little higher, and come on back from there. And your other option, if you don't have a ball, we can do this with a band in a much similar fashion. So I've got a band looped around this pole here. So I'm going to put my feet inside the band, lying on my front. I hook my ankles around while I maneuver myself into position. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. I'm going to put my feet inside the band with my heels here, pull my feet to the butt, squeeze, feet to the butt, squeeze, and that'll make that work. If you don't have one of these loop bands, you can use this one, same thing, except with this, you're going to put the band around, you're going to put your feet through the gaps, and then we roll over onto your front, pull your feet to your butt, squeeze, and come on back. Feet to the butt, squeeze, and come on back. It's very important to be slow and controlled with either the fit ball or the band so you can actually activate the muscles in the right way. Rushing through it just really won't do anything, so there's no point. Our next exercise is a one-arm dumbbell press or a one-arm band press. Now you can do this two ways. You can do it seated or you can do it half kneeling. I prefer the half kneeling way. Some people don't like getting on their knees because the knee hurts, and that's fine. So if you are seated with a dumbbell, holding it here, press up high, bring it on down nice and controlled, press up high, bring it on nice and controlled. It doesn't have to go full range. If you find that pressing from here is too hard or your shoulder just doesn't have the range, that's okay. You might start at eye height and just bring it back down to eye height And as you get stronger, you get a little bit more range in the same weight. Now, if you're going to use a band from there, you can do the same thing. So let's just grab this band. I'm going to put it around my right foot. And my right hand, I'm going to hold here, press up, bring it on down slowly, press up, bring it on down slowly. Same thing. If I have this band, going feet on the band, I'm going to bring this one up to lock the band in place. And from here, press on up. If you find this rubs against the outside of your arm, just flip it on over, push your palm up and press that way. Again, if it's too much resistance, we're just going to loosen this off. So this one's still going to pull up, and now that's a little bit lighter on this side. If you want to do this in the half kneeling position, it looks like this. There you go. One knee down, toes on the back foot. And if your left foot is forward, your right hand holds the weight. We press up, bring it on down, press up, bring it on down. The reason we get into this position is because you can squeeze the butt and squeeze the abs, and that helps to stretch and strengthen this area while stabilizing as you press. And it's a lot easier than standing up and pressing, because a lot of people are so tight through their hip flexors that when both legs are down, as in a standing position or a double kneeling position, that you arch your back way too much, and that's no good. Alright, so if you're going to do this with the band, same rules apply. We're going to get this knee underneath the band. This hand goes up, this hand is here, and we press and bring it on down. Now that's a little bit light for me, so I can either upgrade to a heavier band, or I'm going to pull this further across this way, and I'm going to lock this one in, and now pressing from here, or if that's rubbing, pressing from here. And again, if you have one of these bands, same thing. We can just put the band underneath the knee. And from here, press it up, bring it on down. If you find it's not enough resistance, like I do, you can get a heavier band, or just grab a little lower, press up from here. And last exercise, we have band tricep pushdowns. So we're going to grab the band like this, looped over the top, and press down to your hips. Press down to your hips. You can see it from this direction, pressing down. If you find that it's too hard, or you don't have something looped over the top to be able to go into that position, you can do an overhead tricep press. So with this, we're going to put one foot here, we're going to step forward, I'm going to push these hands up here, and we're going to press. Elbows come back, and we press. Elbows come back, and we press. And that's strength workout B.